To accelerate innovation in avionics, it's essential to understand what happens in the cockpit, which systems are involved, and what are the communication basics. Instead of focusing on one subsystem, a bigger picture of how the flight deck works as a whole helps validate new concepts early and benefits design and testing at Rockwell Collins. To start with, Air Traffic Control, or ATC, is responsible for organizing the traffic flow in an efficient manner through the National Airspace System, or NAS. After the pilot files the flight plan, NAS computers determine the route and whether delays are necessary. Later, this information gets printed and distributed to each facility. The TCAS, Traffic Collision Avoidance System, for example, plays a different assisting role. It provides the crew with position and altitude of the aircraft operating close by, which is equipped with a transponder, a device that receives radio signals and advises the crew when an aircraft is coming closer or when a collision could be hazardous. Such guidance is always based on wing-level climbs or descents, but no turn guidance is given. As for internal crew coordination, the left seat is always reserved for the pilot flying, or PF, leaving the right seat for the PNF, pilot not flying. While the PF is responsible for controlling the aircraft by taxiing and flying it with the right speed, heading, altitude, and configuration at all times, the PNF plays a supporting role and takes care of all communications. For example, they set the altitude pre-select, deal with passengers, and do all the heads-down tasks so that the PF can stay focused and heads up. However, the current generation of cockpits allows a single pilot to operate the whole aircraft, noting for instance that the PF in helicopters operates on the right seat. So to reduce the probability of accidents, it is important to provide the pilot with additional situation awareness, reduce his workload, and monitor his attention. With understanding the cockpit features and delving deeper into the details of operation, you will be able to think like a pilot and innovate like one to solve many of their challenges. You will also be able to reduce their workload during the busiest phases of a flight, or even elevate their experience and that of passengers to a new level.